Christian theologian Henry Nouwen writes, "The great mystery of love is that we are not asked to live as if we are not hurting, as if we are not broken. In fact, we are invited to recognize our brokenness as a brokenness in which we can come in touch with the unique way that we are loved. The great invitation is to live your brokenness under the blessing. I cannot take people's brokenness away, and people cannot take my brokenness away. But how do you live in your brokenness? Do you live your brokenness under the blessing or under a curse? The great call of love is to put your brokenness under the blessing." Looking back over the last couple of years of our lives, which looked nothing like we ever imagined they would, there is plenty that we can say has broken. And there have been blessings as well. Before I release you into conversation again and share my questions with you, I want to share another reading that comes from my colleague, Unitarian Universalist minister, Reverend Sean Dennison. It's a poem titled, "How to Survive the Apocalypse." First, learn to listen. Not only for enemies around corners in hidden places, but for the faint footsteps of hope and the whisper of resistance. Hone your skills. Aim your heart toward kindness and stockpile second chances. Under the weight of destruction, we will need the strong shelter of forgiveness and the deeper wells that give the sweet water of welcome. We have a place for you. When the world ends, we must not add destruction to destruction, not accept a beggar's bargain to fight death with more death. In order to survive the apocalypse, any apocalypse at all, we have to give up the counterfeit currency of self-sufficiency, the mistaken addiction to competition, and the lie that the last to die has somehow survived. As I release you into conversation again, I ask you some competing questions. Answer the ones that speak to you. What were your fears or triggers during the pandemic? Alternately, what will you miss from this time? And where did you find the Spirit, the divine, or the holy? Converse amongst yourselves.